Welcome to Perspectives. These are short recordings designed to help your mind step back and see things differently and feel lighter. And you can listen pretty much any time, whether you're walking or having a cup of coffee or cooking. Wherever you are right now, this is simply a moment to shift your perspective. Let's begin. Wherever you are right now, this is simply a few moments to step back and see things differently. Nothing to solve right now, nothing to finish. It's just a moment to create a little space in your thinking. And if your mind wanders for a moment, that's perfectly fine. Sometimes a wandering mind is simply a mind that's beginning to lose its grip. Take a breath. Take a big, deep breath. Feel that breath expand your rib cage. Feeling the bottom of your lungs, and then feeling the sides of your ribs move out, and then feel the top of your lungs. Stretch up, stretch your arms out. Whatever you can do and whatever you need to do to break out of autopilot and invite in some fresh energy now. There are days when everything feels like too much, too many tasks, too many expectations, too many things competing for your attention. And when that happens, your mind often responds in a very predictable way. It zooms in. It zooms in on everything that needs to be done, everything that isn't finished yet, everything that feels urgent. And the closer the mind zooms in, the heavier everything can start to feel. Because when you're right inside the middle of everything, it can look like the whole world is made up of unfinished things. So sit for a moment and let's try something different now. Instead of zooming in, take a small step back, just mentally. Imagine looking at your day from a little further away, not inside every detail, just observing the landscape of it. And when you look from this slightly different perspective, you may begin to notice something. Most things on your list are not emergencies. They're simply steps that will happen one at a time, because no one actually completes 20 things at once. Life doesn't work that way. It moves forward, one decision, one conversation, one action at a time. And overwhelm often appears when the mind tries to carry everything simultaneously. The whole week, the whole project, the whole list, all stacked together in the same moment. When I'm in a situation like yours, I just stop and say to yourself, stop trying to make everything happen at once. But your life isn't happening all at once. It's happening right now in this moment. And in this moment, there is usually only one thing that truly needs your attention. Not everything, just the next thing. And when your mind remembers that, something interesting happens. The pressure starts to soften, doesn't it? Because you're no longer carrying the entire staircase. You're simply stepping onto the next step. And that's something your mind and your body know exactly how to do, one step then another, then another. And before long, what once looked like a mountain of pressure becomes a series of manageable moments, don't they? So as you continue through the rest of your day, see what happens if you carry this perspective with you. Has it ever occurred to you that you don't need to hold everything? You don't need to solve everything. You don't even need to finish everything today. Instead, you might simply step back, look at the landscape of your day, and choose the next step, just one. And when that step is finished, another will appear naturally. Because progress rarely comes from pressure. It comes from clarity, from presence, from allowing your mind to focus on what actually matters now. And the interesting thing is, when your thinking becomes clearer, your day often becomes lighter, even if nothing else has changed. So wherever you go next today, carry this quiet reminder: you don't have to carry everything at once. Your mind is allowed to step back. Your perspective is allowed to widen. And when it does, what once felt overwhelming often becomes something much simpler. Just the next step, and then the one after that. And sometimes a small shift in perspective changes far more than we expect.